What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Soul Break. Thanks for stopping by my channel. So today I have a pair of fours to review, and obviously these are not in my size, but these are the women's Air Jordan 4 in the oil green colorway. So these released a couple days ago, and I was unable to cop a pair in my size. But I still wanted to see a pair in hand, so I just copped a random size, whatever I could grab, just so that I could see these in hand and give you guys a full review. So like these are a women's release with extended sizes, but obviously the larger sizes kind of sold out really quickly because I'm gonna be very honest. This is a very fresh colorway. It sucks that Jordan Brand decided to make these a women's exclusive pair, but it is what it is. So without further ado, let's dive right into the sneaker. So as you can see on the side, we've got that crisp white leather. Nothing too special there. We've seen this leather over and over on Jordan 4s, and on the side we've got this the TPU mesh material with the black sort of like mesh underneath it, obviously for perforation purposes. And then towards the front, we've got more of that crisp white leather overlay extending all the way towards the front of the shoe here on the toe cap area. And what I can tell you is that the leather itself is quite smooth. I'm actually quite surprised. These are not GS pairs. These are actually women's exclusive pairs. So I think they do have slightly better quality compared to the GS ones. But anyways, it is quite plush. As you can see, it's got a lot of give as I press down on it. These are going to crease pretty easily. So there's nothing too special there. And then here on the mid part, we've got more of that TPU netting, and underneath that you've got the black mesh material. And then we've got the flat cotton laces choked up, factory laced onto the sneaker, and you got the plastic waffles holding down the laces in the oil green color. I think this is a very interesting shade of green. I don't recall seeing this color on a pair of Jordans recently, but I think Jordan Brand did a pretty good job of picking out a very interesting shade of green for this release. And on the tongue, we've got the leather material once again, and on top of that, you've got the nylon tongue tab stitched onto the actual tongue. And we've got that Jordan Jumpman logo embroidered in this oil green color with the flight text. I'm assuming that it's black, but it might not be black because I'll just get into that just a little bit. But that might actually not be black. But and then on the inside for the sock liner, we've got this sort of like cotton material in this oil green colorway. I'm not a huge fan of that cotton lining just because it's a lint magnet, and if you wear these are gonna just attract all the dust and the lint from your socks. And then on the inside you've got the sort of almost like an olive green insole with the Jordan Jumpman logo printed on it. And then on the back side you got another of that the waffle material holding down on the lace. And then you got the TPU bridge. And what I was saying earlier is that this actually, I'm not entirely sure if this is black as well, but no, I'm just looking right outside of my the phone lens, and it seems as though this is not black. So I'm assuming that the text here might not be black either, because this is actually really dark gray. And it appears black on the screen, but I can guarantee you that once you have these in hand, these are not black. These are very dark, this kind of like dusky gray color. And then on the back side, you've got that sort of heel counter with the Jordan Jumpman logo in oil green. And then on the medial side, it's basically the same deal. Nothing too special there. And then where it gets obvious is it's the paint on the midsole here, where you see that this is obviously not black. It is, once again, that sort of really dark gray color that they used. So I think that sort of shade of gray is recurring throughout the other details on the sneaker. And I think it's I think it goes pretty well with this sort of like dusky kind of like green color anyways. Like it blends in nicely compared to like just your regular black paint or whatever. And then on the back side of the sneaker, you've got the air sole unit with the white columns. And then on the outsole, you've got your beautiful Jordan 4 outsole with the herringbone traction pattern here on the forefoot area. You've got the star details. And then here on the mid part, you've got the Jordan Jumpman logo in that oil green color. And then on the back side of the sneaker, you see more of that herringbone traction pattern here as well. The other shoe is basically the same deal. These do not come with extra laces. And as I was saying, this is a very, very nice looking colorway. You know, I think these are actually better looking than the Jordan 4 Crafts that just released recently, at least where I live. But, you know, this is a more wearable and a cleaner colorway in my opinion. It sucks that I was not able to grab one in my size. But then again, like, you know, I sort of have this unwritten rule where I don't wear women's shoes. It's just, I don't know. I just kind of want to leave these for the ladies. And I think women's exclusive releases tend to run slightly narrower towards the toe box area. And that could be a problem because Jordan 4s tend to run quite tight towards the front of the sneaker. Speaking of which, sizing wise, I really don't know what to say about these. I obviously won't be able to fit my feet in these, but I guess the general rule is that, you know, you go a full size and a half up from the women's size, but I would even go as far as saying maybe go 2 full sizes up if you have wide feet, because, you know, Jordan 4s tend to run very tight. And once again, you know, the women's release are narrower than the men's shoes. So that's the sort of the general recommendation that I could give in relation to Jordan 4s. But again, I cannot give you the accurate information on this particular pair because, you know, I'm just not going to be able to try them out. But, you know, you might want to check out some other videos as well for, you know, some more accurate sizing tips. But I'm assuming that you won't have any troubles, you know, pulling these off. Now, resale wise, again, you know, the resale premium is pretty much dead on every shoe these days, unless it's like a collab or whatever. It seems as though there's some sort of resale premium on certain sizes, especially the larger ones, because, you know, there are going to be a lot of dudes wanting to rock these. So there's going to be some resale value there, but I'm not sure about the women's sizes, especially like, you know, like a small foot like this one. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm really not paying attention to resale prices these days. It's just that I don't really feel like copying shoes for resale these days. But, you know, that's basically it for today. Ooh, I dropped my shoe. I did manage to cop the Jordan 4 Craft in my size, and that should be coming in about a couple days. So I'll be putting out a review on those, and I think those look quite nice, and I'm guessing they have a lot of nice materials used on the actual shoe. So it's going to be a pretty interesting review. But anyways, if you enjoyed watching this video, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow. And as always, thanks for watching.